Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Have you ever thought about butter? And does it go bad if you don't refrigerate it? Here's some answers for you. Butter is a dairy product made from the fat and protein components of churned cream. It is a semi-solid emulsion at room temperature consisting of approximately 80% butter fat. It is used at room temperature as a spread, melted as a condiment, and used as a fat in baking, sauce making, pan frying, and other cooking procedures. Most frequently made from cow's milk, butter can also be manufactured from the milk of other mammals, including sheep, goats, buffalo, and yaks. It is made by churning milk or cream to separate the fat globules from the buttermilk. Salt has been added to butter since antiquity to help preserve it, particularly when being transported. Salt may play a preservation role, but is less important today as the entire supply chain is usually refrigerated. In modern times, salt may be added for taste. Food coloring is sometimes added to butter, rendering butter, removing the water. Milk solids produces clarified butter, or ghee, which is almost entirely butterfat. There remains a debate over whether you should store butter at room temperature on the counter or inside the fridge. So does butter go bad if you don't refrigerate it? The answer is basically the type of butter determines how it should be stored. Salted butter can be safely stored at room temperature longer than unsalted butter, whipped or raw butter. The salt acts as a preservative and prevents bacteria from forming. According to the FDA, the Food Drug Administration, only one type of bacteria can survive on salted butter, but more bacteria thrive on unsalted butter. So always keep unsalted, whipped, or raw butter in the refrigerator. Butter will last up to 2 months if kept in the coldest part of the refrigerator, and 6 to 9 months when frozen. Well, I've kept mine a much longer length of time. I don't know if that's safe to do, but I have done it. I have kept butter probably 6 months in the refrigerator. I buy it when it's on sale, and in the freezer maybe a year. I don't know if I should do that, but that is what the Food and Drug Administration recommends. What do you think? They say if you store your salted butter on the counter, its shelf life depends on the surrounding environment. Salted butter can last several weeks on the counter if it's away from sunlight and heat, and temperatures never exceed 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's recommended to store butter in an airtight container because oxygen exposure can cause the butter to go bad quickly. You can always store your butter in a specially designed crock that uses cold water to keep the butter fresh. So how to know when your butter is bad? Butter's high fat content allows it to survive in unrefrigerated conditions far longer than any other dairy product, but that doesn't mean that it lasts forever. If you notice a discolored or moldy appearance, a texture that's too soft or liquidy, or a sour odor or taste, your butter has gone bad. Well, that's never happened to me, even when I've kept it for 6 months in the refrigerator and for months on the counter. Butter, it does have a lot of health benefits. It is high in essential vitamins and minerals. Butter is rich in several fat-soluble vitamins such as A, E, D, K, and vitamin A does help for your proper vision to promote healthy skin and minimize hair loss. Vitamin E promotes antioxidant properties to the body and benefits in removing toxic substance in the blood. The abundance of vitamin K and K2 in butter promotes bone and cartilage structural stability. It promotes collagen synthesis and tissue elasticity in bones. Vitamin K1 and K2 are mainly present in butter to promote proper blood circulation and help decrease the possibility of cardiovascular disease and stroke. Vitamin B12, also known as cobalamin, in butter helps increase hemoglobin percentage in blood and exchange of oxygen. They say that butter is not an excellent source of protein and carbohydrates. It may contain whey protein traces, but butter does consist of a very small amount of protein and carbohydrates. If you want to know about the other benefits of butter, I'll give you a link down below from Healthify Me and the benefits that you can acquire from eating butter. So if you have anything to add to this, please put it down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.